I love this song because it teaches you how good God is. I mean, come on, like, what a God. What a God. Today, we're going to be learning how to play What a God by SEU Worship. This song is in the key of A at 79 BPM. The way this is going to work is I'm going to do the playthrough right now. We're going to cut right to it, and then I'll do a walkthrough at the end, and then share just a little bit of my heart about this song. Try to encourage you going into Sunday morning while you're playing this. But without further ado, this is What a God by SEU Worship.
Chorus. Verse 2. Drums in. Interlude. Bridge 1. Bridge 1. Drums in. Slowly build. Bridge 2. Build.
So that is how you play What a God by SEU Worship. The song is honestly a fairly simple one. It's in the key of A, and it's all based around triad shapes that are playing an A chord. So that intro part is just some swells that you're literally just playing your A chord kind of as a bar shape. For your first chord, you swell in on that, and then you add your middle finger to the 4th fret on the G string, kind of making that a E power chord. And then you're just kind of like shifting between those two. Every now and then, instead of swelling, I'll lightly pick that to kind of echo that vocal melody, because the vocal melody notes you can find it in that box shape. So that's how you play that first chorus. You're going to be completely out until that first chorus. And then the verse is where you have this like really fun lead line. It's kind of phrased around this box shape on your 5th and 7th fret. I start with my middle finger on the 5th fret, and then I use my pinky on the 7th fret. Just that way, I don't have to like slide around a whole lot. I can kind of just keep my hand in this one box shape. It makes it a little easier to play. But these notes kind of just echo that vocal part for verse 2. So you're kind of just playing around with that vocal melody. It's just really listen to that vocal melody to kind of catch that timing, because that 6-4 is kind of quick on that G string. So it's like this. I'll play it a little slow. And then after that second pass, it kind of does this walk up part starting on your A string. That's going to be a 4 on your A. And then you're going to use your pinky and hit the 7 on the A, then 4 on the D, and then you're going to just kind of pick between 7 on the D and 6 on the G. I just use my pinky and my middle finger, or my pinky and my ring finger there, just so again I don't have to move my hand out of that box shape. And then it goes back down to that 4, and then to transition into that tag that they do before the chorus, just echoing that vocal part, you release the palm muting part and you play it open. You just go, it's a walk up, it's a 4, 6, 7 on the G string. So, and then 5 on the B. So it's just a walk up. And then you're going to hit 4 on your G and slide back down to 2. So after you slide down to that 2, it's I play the 5 on the B with my pinky, and then back 2, 4 on your G, and that kind of brings you to this chord shape. And I just let that ring out. And then this is the part of the tag where you start building. And so you're going to be playing just like your D shape, but just these 2 notes here, 2 on the G and 3 on the B. And you're just going to be strumming that really hard. Flatten it, so you're playing the 2 on the B and G. And then you're going to play that E power chord again that you played in the intro. And that is the second verse. That's the most complex part of the whole song. So if you can nail that, you'll be able to nail the rest of it. So that's verse 2. Now if we go to that chorus, so this is all based off of an A chord with your D triad shape. So you're going to be playing your like D shape, but up here on the 9th fret for your index finger. So you're going to be picking through that a little bit. And then at the end of the phrase, you're going to add your pinky onto the B string. And then that's going to repeat twice, except at the end of the phrase, the second time, you're going to end on just a bar. So you're going to be playing 9 on your B string. So it's kind of like a... And then on that very last pass, that whole phrasing gets played twice. And when you pull off to that 9 on the B string, I kind of like preview that bridge melody, which is just going to be a... But we'll get to that melody part right now. So that's going to be the whole chorus. It's really simple. You can just kind of like pick through those parts. It doesn't have to be 100% accurate to the notes that I'm playing, as long as you kind of get that feel of it. But moving on to the bridge, this bridge part echoes what the piano part is playing. And so it's the piano and the guitar playing this at the same time. And it kind of comes in on the off part of that vocal phrase. So the vocal starts singing and then the guitar kind of starts echoing. So it's on the off. So again, this bridge is going to be based off of this triad shape, this D triad shape playing A, which is on your 9th and 10th fret. And then that second part is very similar, except you're going to be ending it on your E and B string. So after you play that twice, you're going to start going into a tag that's going to lead back into that chorus. And that tag is just kind of picking around that A triad shape, adding your pinky to the 12th fret. And then it's just a unison bend. So that is 9 on your E, and you hold that while you bend with your pinky the 12th on the B. And that just brings up that unison note until you hit C sharp. And you just kind of pick that the whole time. So it's like. And then that leads into the tag. And again, you're just going to be playing that vocal melody. So that's basically like. You are my everything. And after that, it's the last part of the song. It's that chorus that just vamps, big cymbals, and you're doing tremolo picking. That tremolo picking is just at the 14th fret of the E string, and you walk it up to 16, 17. So it's... And then back down one fret. Anyways, I hope that breakdown helped you learn how to play What a God by SEU Worship. I genuinely love this song because it is a song that really helps you shift your perspective off of you and off of who you are, and it just genuinely helps you focus on true worship. So it's not about who I am, but it's about who God is. And I love worship that can help you shift that perspective. It's a song that makes you wonder about the beautiful traits of God, who He is, His characteristics. And I personally believe that when you're able to take your perspective off of yourself and your issues and your trials, the mountains that are in front of you, and you're able to shift that perspective onto God and who He is, that is the moment when chains begin to break. That is the moment when people find freedom. That is the moment where everything changes. And so I want to encourage you as you go into Sunday morning, just really focus on that. Allow this song to really be worship for you. You know, practice the song, know the song inside and out. That way, when you get to Sunday morning, you can do the same thing. You can take your perspective off of what you're playing. You can take your perspective off of what's happening with the sound guy. Am I in the mix? Am I in the house? Like, can you hear me on the broadcast stream? Like, you can take all of that off. Like, take your perspective. Take all of your focus and your energy and your attention off of those things and put it on Jesus. Put it on who God is, so that when you're declaring like, what a God, that it is actually a realization for you, that it is something that you're thinking about. You're not just thinking about what you're playing, because I genuinely believe that in those moments, things change. And as a worship musician, to be able to experience that because you're openly participating in it, opposed to just facilitating it with what your instrument is doing, it's a powerful thing. And I believe that worship hits different when you allow yourself as a musician to do that. So I hope that encourages you. I hope that gets you excited to play this song. So if you've been playing this song at your church, I would love to hear about your experience playing the song. What do you think about the song? You can leave it down in the comments. But with all that said, my name's John. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. What a God. 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 I may or may not use it, but if we use it, we use it. Anyways, what a God.